Hi, welcome to Film Fridays. I'm here with,
Grace.
Sophie.
and I'm Mel, and we're just going to be talking about films, favourite films, least favourite films, and yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm
Yeah.
excited as well. I'm looking forward to this one.
Me too.
Right, so we'll start it off with obviously the question that's the most basic question. What are your favourite films?
How long can I have the list be?
We'll say top 5?
Top 3 or 5, yeah.
Let's say top 5.
Right, so
Put them in order.
that's
One
even
to five.
worse.
It's such a hard question.
It's so hard. I love so many. I think my standout ones are Black Swan, Jaws, A League of Their Own, Marie Antoinette, Train Spotting as well. I need to put that on my list. Yeah, there's too many.
What's your opinions on Trainspotting 2?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, I think because I've read the books
Yeah.
and it was the hardest read of my life. I don't know if you've read them, but they are written phonetically in a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
It is so difficult. But I did it, I persevered, I read them, and I feel like the second one doesn't follow a book because the book's 10 years later and the film's 20 years later, so they kind of go off, I guess.
Yeah.
And I love it, and it was nice to see the characters. It was the first film I saw in the cinema that was an 18, and I was 17, so I was buzzing. Yeah, I love it.
I think I must have been 13 and my mum stuck it on and she was like, watch this and you'll never want to do drugs. I watched it, I was traumatised. The main scene that like stuck out to me was the baby crawling on the ceiling. That did something to me. But I watched Trainspotting 2 not long ago. It was decent. I feel like it could have been better in my opinion.
That's fair. I like that Spud is kind of the lead in it.
Yeah.
And gets his special moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know what just went on. I've never seen it.
You should
Missing
watch
out.
Trainspotting. I only watched it out of spite originally.
Yeah.
Because my mum was like to my brother, like, oh, you should watch this film, you really like it. And I was like, what about me? She's like, no, it's a boys' film, you'll hate it. So I watched it out of spite. And I was like, oh my God, this is cinema. Like, it clicked something in me.
It didn't for me. But I love it now. I've learned to love it now. So, when you watch a film, what do you, like, look out for?
I think, and I'm going to sound so pretentious for this whole episode, just a preface. I like something that relates to me. Like, I like a lead that I can relate to and is just going through an ordinary struggle. I'm not really into fantasy or, like, action. Not interested. I just like, it's again pretentious, but it's like this idea of the human condition. I like films about that. I like a strict, like, emotional journey rather than, oh, someone's kidnapped my dog.
So, going back, you said Jaws was one of your favourite films.
Yes.
It's one of my favourite films as
Yeah.
well. I watched it when I was 3 years old. And I went on the ride at Universal Studios and it scarred me for life because it was really scary. But why do you like Jaws so much? What stands out about it?
I think I was 8 when I'd first watched it. My dad was like, you need to watch this. And he put it on. And my brother left the room because he was too scared. And I was like, what a wimp. I'm watching Jaws. And there's just something about it that captivated me. I love it. I think it does a really interesting POV thing of the shark. And
With the music as well.
yeah, I think everything just builds to it. And it really engrosses you as a viewer in, like, the universe of it. And, like, it isn't realistic. Sharks won't ever do that. But, like, you believe it and you're there. And there's almost something a bit campy about it. Like, it is cheesy being like, dun.
Yeah. And
But when you're watching it, you're like, oh, my God.
it's the camera work as well. Like,
Yeah,
you said, the
it's
POV
brilliant.
shots, but also when he's sat on the beach and he sees the kid being
Yeah.
eaten and it zooms in.
Yeah.
That's like
It's
a really
incredible.
iconic
Yeah.
shot, and I think that's why I like it so much. It's just so iconic, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's even mentioned, like, still today.
Yeah.
Jaws, like,
Oh, it's
loads
so
of
relevant.
references. But, I saw this thing, actually, and I think it was in the leisure centre, or somewhere nearby, and they played Jaws, but, like, in a swimming pool. And, like, people,
I
like,
heard
sat
about
on, like, little
yeah.
floaties. I thought
Aw,
that would be amazing, to be
that would be
honest.
amazing. I feel like I'd wrinkle up.
Yeah, that's true. to be fair.
He's sat in there flat long. You probably would, to be honest.
So, Sophie, what would you say is, like, your favourite genres?
Ooh. I don't know if I ever look for genres, just more plot, but then maybe that is a genre. I don't know. I like indie and kind of coming of age is probably the thing that I'd go for. But I do love a horror. I love a slasher when I'm in a bad mood. Just need something to make me laugh, and for some reason that's Saw.
Oh my god.
I can't watch Saw.
I love it. Because I know it's so fake. I'm like sat there giggling because it's so stupid.
I've never watched one, and I won't watch
it.
one. I don't know why. I can't watch it. But I love like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Scream is like my favourite.
That's mad that you can watch Texas Chainsaw but not Saw.
I don't. It's not that bad to me.
I'd say it was worse.
I don't know.
It gets me. That would get in my head. I bet I'm getting murdered.
I was like Nightmare on Elm Street as well.
Love Nightmare.
I think out of like you got Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Everyone says like Halloween, but I find it. Really boring.
He
just walks around.
Yeah, it's boring. There's nothing to it. It was like Nightmare on Elm Street, but even just the way it's shot.
Yeah.
This scene where like this is really graphic. Sorry guys. There's a scene where like a dead body's being dragged through the corridor, but like you can't see who's dragging it.
Yeah.
So like it's Freddy, and it's just like a. And just filmmaking wise, you're like, how have they done that? That's amazing. Yeah. Especially with it being the 80s as well. I love
the scene as well where it's the character, Johnny Depp's character, he's on his bed and he's watching the TV and then he gets fingered into the bed and all the blood goes flying onto the
And I love that it's practical effects.
Yeah.
Like that is another big one as well. I hate a green screen. I don't want to see anything in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
I've never really watched horror films, to be honest. I like more psychological stuff. I've seen more recent stuff, actually. I like Nicolas Cage. If you've seen Long Legs by...
I did watch Long Legs. That was very good.
How, like, the ratio changes and everything. That was fantastic. I also watched The Surfer.
I've not seen it.
That was something. I've never watched a film like that. It was very unique. And it's about... He's trying to buy this house on this, like, Australian beach, but they won't let him surf on the beach because he's not a local. And it's like, it gets all weird and it ends up being like a cult. But yeah, I recommend it if you like psychological stuff because it was very strange. But yeah.
It does sound strange. So we'll ask you this one as well. Who are your favourite directors? Because I know who my favourite directors are, but who are your favourite directors?
I've got a couple. I think the little beret-wearing art student in me wants to say Jean-Luc Godard. He was like a French director, French New Wave from the 60s. And he did this thing where he just kind of reinvented cinema and like he decided to use the camera as like almost a character. Because before then it was just like wide shot, two shot, close up, bam. Yeah. We're just here for the plot. Because he used the camera to like aid the plot. And it's just, when you're watching it, it's just like so much fun and visually interesting. And then my next two, I'm going to say their last names wrong because I can't do it. But there's Sophia Coppola and then Darren Aronofsky as well.
Talking about Darren Aronofsky, he directed Black Swan. What is your opinions on Black Swan?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think, it's definitely my favourite films. Again, it goes back to that thing of like the plot is very based on like human like emotions, because the whole thing that drives it is like the lead characters strive to perfection. It doesn't exist, but like it's so important to her that it drives her to psychosis. And I like that she's an unreliable narrator. Like what we're seeing isn't happening, or it's happened differently to what she remembers. And it's just so.
When I watched it, I felt like it was all jealousy to me. And she was doing it out of like rage, like, you know, the ending scene when she's turning into the swan. I felt like that was her being like, I'm better than you kind of thing. But I've got a little fun fact. So Mila Kunis, and Natalie Portman were actually forced to be separated whilst filming. They barely did any scenes together, and when they did, like after, they would be in separate rooms. And Darren would actually make them message each other after each scene they would do and be like, oh, this scene was so good, I've done so much better than you. But they ended up actually hyping each other up like, oh yeah, you go girl. And it didn't end up working, but he wanted them to like have like actual jealousy between them and
Yeah.
like, make them not like each other, but they were really good friends before and
Yeah.
after, so it didn't really go to plan.
No,
But
I think that's the thing with Darren. I don't know if I always agree. He's a bit of a hardcore director. He's almost like the method acting of directors.
Yeah.
He did a lot. I don't know if you've seen Mother, which is one of his other films. That's like a big thriller, kind of based off the Bible. And the lead actress in it, whose name I can't remember, she stars in The Hunger Games.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. She stars in it. She's incredible in it. But she'd said afterwards that she would like never do that film again because it was so emotionally horrible. A bit of a spoiler. There's a bit in it where she has a baby and then everybody eats it. But like he forced her to like look after this baby all day, and obviously it gets swapped out. It's a propped one, but like he made her believe that it was real so that she'd get like a proper reaction, and she was like, that was horrible. So I don't think we need to do that as directors.
No.
He goes for it, and I'll give him credit for that.
I feel like there's an extent sometimes, and that's pushing
That's
it
going
to
past
me.
the
Yeah. So what was the last movie you watched that like left an impression on you, and why?
Ooh. I feel like I've got two, but that beats the objective of what was the last. The last one in the cinema that I saw that I walked away being like, oh, yeah, this is my new personality. I saw Poor Things. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like an interesting take on Frankenstein with like a female protagonist.
Yeah.
And I walked away being like, oh yeah, this is why I like films. And I think a lot of me is very much into this kind of feministy. Like, I know who I am. Like, that's what I want to watch. I love it. But a lot of people hated it. Like, a lot of women hated it, being like, oh, you've, like, sexualised women. This is really bad. And it's like, but did you see the second half of the film, though?
Yeah.
Because what I saw is, like, a woman that has been raised on kind of appealing to men, and then the minute she goes out into the world, learns that that's not for her, and then learns that she can be a doctor and she can be a thinker. And it's set in Victorian Gothic times, which just aids it even more. And I loved it, and yeah, I walked away being like, oh yeah, this is my new personality for a little bit.
Yeah, I do tend to feel like that when I watch like a really good film. I'm like, this is who I am now.
You pretend to be the main character, don't you? You just think that you're them.
Like, oh, I'm going to have to get them shoes that she wore in the second act.
But if there was one movie that you could only watch the rest of your life, what would that movie be? Because mine would be Back to the Future, the first one.
That's a good choice.
It's just like, in my opinion, the best movie ever made.
Yeah.
I just love that movie so much.
What about you, Mel, before I jump in?
I've like rewatched so many films. I love rewatching films, but I probably have to say I'll pick two. Baby Driver, because I love the soundtrack in that, or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, because I can just watch that film forever, to be honest.
I can't, it upsets me too much. I'm like, right, I need to go lay in the dark for a bit.
That's my horror film.
Yeah. I think mine is A League of Their Own. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
We watched the trailer for it, and it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I just adore it. It's something that I've watched since I was little, because like we had it on DVD. But it makes me laugh, and it makes me happy cry, and it makes me sad cry. And just every time I'm hormonal, I'm like, let's stick this on. I need to feel everything right now. But it's lovely. And I watched it last weekend with my cat. He wasn't interested. But I'll make him watch it again.
Yeah.
Force him.
I'm going to throw in another question in there, because we were talking about it and you got a bit mad at me. Musicals.
Yeah.
You like musicals?
I like a good musical.
Yeah.
Not a bad one.
Right. Grease. 1 or 2?
1.
2.
That's an absolutely insane
No, it's not.
answer.
It's not.
1.
One is
No.
it's a classic, but 2, I just enjoy it more. I like the characters more, I like the songs more, the plot more.
And I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
But it is factually incorrect.
No, it's not.
The songs are bad.
No, it's not.
I like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
It is her worst work.
Don't look at me.
Come on, Mel, jump on it.
I've never watched Grease. Well, not that I can remember anyways.
Not even the first one.
No. I know it like roughly, but I I can't.
To be fair,
I don't have a say.
I know how you feel because I love Jaws 3 and people hate on me for that. So I'm like going to try and understand
where I'm
your
coming
point
from.
of view.
Just rewatch the movie again, and then you'll see why I love it so much.
I'm happy for you.
Is it bad that it's in my top 5 movies? I think?
Is it? That's insane.
My top 5 is Back to the Future, Rocky 4, what was the other one? Coco, the Disney movie.
Oh, right, I've not seen it.
You've never seen Coco?
No.
I don't know why I love it so much. I just do,
Yeah.
I forgot what my other one was. Oh, Scream.
I love Scream.
And then maybe Grease 2 as a musical gets in there. But
That is insane. Mel, are you going to save that? What's your top 5?
Oh God. Eurotrip.
Delightful.
Yeah, love that film. Obviously, Baby Driver, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. This is such a hard question. I've always loved The Truman Show.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of like the first films I like properly watched and realised like I actually enjoy watching films.
Did you see it coming, like that he was on a TV show?
I did because it got spoiled for me. But if I were to watch that, I wouldn't have guessed initially.
I was the only person in the room that didn't know that was coming. So when it was revealed, I was like, and everyone was like, yeah. Did you not? And I was like, oh, sorry.
Sorry. No. If I want to know, I feel like the first couple of scenes at the start, you wouldn't have guessed. But
I can see why you get it on a second watch and be like, oh, that's a fun clue.
Yeah.
But without, like, how are people guessing it?
Yeah. It's a fun film to rewatch because there's so many, like, hidden gems that you don't realise. My fifth film, I think at the minute it's Almost Famous. I love that film right now.
Yeah.
I think I've watched it, like, 3 times in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's my favourite films.
Amazing. Similar to that, question for you two, what's your least favourite film? Do we have one? Or just a film that makes you feel angry?
I don't necessarily have a film that I don't like, but we watched a film recently in film club. I think we can all agree on it. It was District 9. It was like the sci-fi. It was absolute crap, in my opinion.
I've not seen it.
It's bad to me.
Oh.
I fell asleep for a
She
little bit.
fell asleep for the entire film.
What's the plot of it? Is it just like...
It's like
Aliens.
the aliens of... Is it like... They're in like South Africa or something?
Yeah.
South Africa? And they're handing out like a eviction notices or whatever, and he goes into this alien's house, and I think he opens something and it splashes on it, and he starts to mutate into an alien, and it's a bit gross, and he starts throwing up black liquid and stuff, and when they cut the cast off his arm, he's got like an alien arm, and he tries to escape. He escapes and he flees to like District 9 because it's the only place where he can hide. And then like all these soldiers start coming in trying to kill him, and he builds a plane with another alien, and then he gets shot down. I don't know what's going on.
I hate Jurassic Park. Right.
Sacre bleu.
That's my mum's favourite film of all time. She cries every time she hears the song.
I think
It
it's
would bring
silly.
tears to my eyes hearing the score right now.
Why do you hate it?
I think it's so silly that why would you want to have dinosaurs in the first place?
Because
Because he
he's a
could.
nutter.
That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Because he could. He was just proving a point and being like, I'm dead rich and clever.
It has
and
one
I'm
of the
gonna
best
do
theme
this."
songs of all time. My mum cries every time because she loves the movie so much.
I just think, do you build this massive park with dinosaurs?
'Cause
Dinosaurs.
He's a nutter.
Well, yeah, but then you expect, nothing's gonna go wrong. I just think it's a silly movie.
I love it. To me, it's a feminist film. I won't tell you why.
Okay.
There is a really good essay online about why Jurassic Park is a feminist film. And I think as young ladies, you should go read it. It's lovely. All the dinosaurs are women. That T-Rex, she's a girl boss.
Well,
Lauren that's in it, is it Lauren or Laura? I can't remember the name of the character.
don't know.
But like she does this whole thing of like, I'm going to quote it and it's going to be dead lame. But it's like, God creates man. No, God creates dinosaurs. God kills dinosaurs. God creates man. Man kills God. Man makes dinosaurs. Dinosaurs kill man. Women are left to inherit the earth. And it's one of them lines as a kid, I was like, yeah. That's what I want to hear.
Maybe I'll give it a rewatch.
I'll rewatch it with a new
But-
mindset. Not use it.
Yeah.
Do you not just like watch a film and it's like, this is so silly?
No, because it's like it's a beautiful film.
I feel like sometimes we need a little
Not in like
bit
a
of
thingy way,
silliness.
Yeah. I think...
And also, sorry, another thing. In the book, it's the boy's older and the girl's the little one, and it's the boy that is the computer hacker and saves everyone. In the film, they swapped it, so it's the girl that's older, and she saves the day because she can get into the security system. And again, you watch it and you're like, hell yeah.
Let us know what movies we should discuss in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.